Joining us now is Democratic Senator Jackie Rosen of Nevada. She's a member of the Senate Commerce Committee and the Committee on Small Business and Entrepreneurship. Senator Rosen, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Las Vegas is such a crossroads of tourism, epicenter of tourism in this country, and we are seeing the effects of Trump antagonizing an entire country within a very short travel distance from Las Vegas.
Well, I can tell you, first of all, Lawrence, thank you for having me, and thank you for quoting Mayor Berkeley, because she's exactly right. I'm the former chair of the Senate Committee on Commerce for Tourism, Trade, and Export Promotion. Tourism and trade, the top economic drivers in every state in this nation. And when you put on those reckless tariffs, as you've rightly said, they are a national sales tax. Everybody pays for them, most of all hardworking families. Look, the billionaires, the billionaire buddies in his cabinet, they don't care. They'll pay anything. They've got plenty of money. But hardworking families are seeing it in every way. Don't believe me? Just go to the market. And tourism. Now, when businesses think that there's a lot of uncertainty, when people aren't sure about their job or rising costs, do you think they're going to plan a vacation? No, they're probably not. They're going to save that money because the chaos and uncertainty, the anxiety people are feeling, it is real. So we're the canary in the coal mine. Individuals aren't coming. Business travel is down. Conventions start going down. And Las Vegas, when we see that happen, prices up, uncertainty up, anxiety up, tourism is down. It is coming to a city or a town near you. Trust me, we have the current highest unemployment in the nation. We saw this during COVID, and this trickles back not just from the Las Vegas Strip and downtown, but then they don't have the money to go back into the neighborhoods. So those small businesses suffer as well. So you're going to see a cavalcade, it'll cascade down into small businesses in every community, not just the tourist corridors, and it's not just your bartenders or waitresses. It is everyone in this industry, our airlines, our rent-a-cars, our buses, you name it, marketing organizations. It matters. And Donald Trump, he is reckless. He is a bully. He is the least transparent president we've ever had. How dare he tell companies that they shouldn't be transparent about their earnings? He wants to rig the system for himself and his billionaires in order to take away health care for regular families.
So on the day CBO is out telling us, as every other economic analysis has told us, that the tariffs are increasing inflation. Donald Trump's idea is, I don't like getting 4 bad report cards a year from corporate America and their quarterly earnings statements. Let's just have 2. That's his idea. That's his solution.
Well, his solution to everything is hide, hide, hide. He doesn't want to release the Epstein file. He doesn't want businesses to report their earnings. These are public companies. Investors, the country needs to understand what's going on with them. This is the way they should be doing business. How dare he put his finger on that? He's trying to, like your prior segment, illegally firing folks at independent agencies because he doesn't like what they're doing or what they have to say, because their analysis doesn't agree with his worldview, which is only about him, pleasing him, serving him, and loyalty to him and whatever his idea of the moment, cruel idea of the moment, whatever whim he has, that's what he wants people to go down to. We can't go down that path. We have to stay strong and transparent and get our tourism back, get our economy back on track for regular people.
Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.